love my intro, man. I love my intro, man. I know y'all love it too, man. We back, Street Knowledge Report. You rolling with your boy Big Bootsie. This the things we do. Me and my brother Jax, man. We bring you all these reports, man. We got some good things on the table, man. I had a good weekend, man. Me and my brother, we rolled around a little bit. Ran into a few of my good friends. Seen my brother Gangsta Lou. My brother G-Head. Always have a good time. My brother Baby Marv. Got a lot of insight. The Baby Marv podcast, Street Knowledge podcast, is coming to y'all real soon, man. Let y'all get some real insight on, real brothers that really did time and really is remorseful for what they have done and change their life for the better. Feel bad for what they done and want the youth to understand that the route that they took is not the route. The Baby Marv interview is coming real soon. And we working on the hip hop at its greatest documentary, From the Streets to the Music. That's my documentary coming soon. Y'all get to see it live on Tubi with some of the greatest in the hip hop industry. Live, up front, and personal. Y'all get to see it. And it also tells a story from, me being in the hip hop game, trying to make it as an artist. Some of my friends that has made it in the game as an artist. And so I had a good time, man. Running around doing my thing. Me and my brother Gangsta Lou chopped it up. Everybody know that he is one of my childhood friends, somebody that was a brother to me, to show me how to maneuver in these mean streets and show these people like the mean streets ain't nothing to play with. Also maneuvering in the mean streets growing up, how to keep them wolves off your neck, and if they come at you, you go back at them. So that's just called survival. Nothing about being no gangster, nothing about being tough, none of that. So then my brother G-Head doing his thing. Respect the Throttle. Make sure y'all follow him. Respect the Throttle on IG. We got the Respect the Throttle podcast coming. Y'all get to see all the bike life. He's one of the best ever did it with him and his team. Bike life. I'm bike life too, but I got so busy I kind of fell back from the bikes and all that. But I'm getting ready to come back thanks to my brother G-Head. I'm getting ready to start riding again. But he's going to give you all the information on bike life the same way how they give y'all information on football, basketball, soccer, whatever. He's getting ready to give you all the ups and downs with bike life, the good times, the bad times, because when you ride a bike, you know what they say, they all fall down. If you ain't take a spill with a bike, you're not bike life. If you never fell down on a bike, riding on a bike, you're not bike life. And that goes for you females too that want to be a part of bike life. Y'all so precious and beautiful, we don't want to see y'all fall, but it comes with bike life. And hopefully y'all didn't fall. Y'all just kind of ride normal, then that's what's up. But if you think you bike life, that comes with the territory, man. So that's what Respect the Throttle is all about. So the Respect the Throttle podcast is on the way, so y'all stay tuned, man. We not playing. So I'm going to get into a few things, man. This is a big report right here. Very big report. I've been seeing my brother go through it with his son. And now I think it's time for me to step in. I should have been stepped in. And I think now the time is right. This podcast is moving real strong, real serious. He's a brother that's really well known. A lot of people has been stepping in, been helping. And I have to make this a public announcement. Good friend of mine. Real soldier, real strong brother. He come from the trenches, from the streets. He's a brother that probably shouldn't have been here if he stayed living the life that he used to live and he changed his life for the better, did a lot of positive things with a lot of positive brothers in the industry, worked side by side with Puff Daddy and a few other things. A few other people in the industry. I want to say my brother Loon brought him in once he came home from jail. He stood side by side with my brother Baby Marv that we're doing the Street Knowledge podcast about. They was locked up together and did time together. They are good friends as well. It's my brother Roger Barnes. And he's doing something. Well, he's actually pushing the envelope for his son. Very strong, very hard. Make sure y'all go and check out his YouTube page. Get at his GoFundMe page for his son. His son been in Africa for 11 and a half years for something that he didn't do. They don't have no evidence on his son. They don't have nothing. They just holding him there, holding him there. I think right now, to my opinion, they holding him there now to the point where they know it's going to be lawsuits when they actually have to release him. But it was something about some murders that took place, and every angle that they go at does not point in the direction of his son. So at the real Roger Barnes, y'all go on his Instagram and follow him, and y'all will see everything that's going on. But I'm just thinking they don't have nothing on his son. And who would be in trial this long? I guess, over there in Africa, it can happen like that, because that's their laws. I'm thinking over here after 6 months, well, I'll give you up to 2 years in a murder trial. If they don't have nothing really on your case, they gotta let you go. So how can they have somebody 12 years? And it's a black brother, which that doesn't mean anything because it's a black brother. If they did wrong, they did wrong. But if they don't have nothing on you, why hold them that long? Normally we'll be blaming the white people for holding us for so long, or doing something that's that make the black man look bad, or something that would take the black man's life away from him. But now it's in Africa, where we are considered, where it's considered our home, where we come from. How could somebody be in jail 12 years and they don't have no evidence? They don't have nothing. Nothing's pointing a finger. So what grounds do they have to have his son on, as far as just being in there, to even go to trial and even want to even waste taxpayers' money to go to trial? So I'm just confused with it. So I'm asking everybody, reach out to my bro at the real Roger Barnes. Hit him in his DM and ask him, where can you guys go to send him, some donations for lawyers, or his lawyer that he actually have. And if we can get some more lawyers on the case to get his son out of that turmoil. And it's sad to say that it's coming from the Mecca, where we all want to go see, where we all supposed to come from. That hurts. It make me scared to want to go to Africa now. We should not want to be scared to go to Africa, where we come from, where our ancestors made the black generation from. So I'm confused with that. So if y'all can help my brother out with whatever y'all can do with donations, whatever, to benefit his son coming home that's been in there 12 years without no answers, with something that he has never even done. That's something that they don't even have a clue of who actually done it. And worrying about him sitting in there, and the actual person who did it is out chilling, living their life, probably laying up eating shrimp, lobster with their family, laughing every time his face come across the news. And glad that they got him instead of them. And missing out on his real family life, missing out on his father that could actually groomed him into doing other things, but it doesn't make sense. It's very confusing. So, yeah, whatever y'all can do to donate and help him get other lawyers, man, because that's what it looked like. Some other lawyers is needed. And, you know, I seen him post something about the lawyer that his son actually have now in real time. Told him he's going to court, or to go and see him, his son, and talk to him. And can my bro make payment, and when can he make payment, or whatever. And my brother not out there in them streets no more. He out here making an honest living and making moves. He got other kids to take care of and things of that nature. And he had to fall back with Puff to make sure his son was all right. If y'all didn't see his story, go on Vlad TV and y'all can hear the story out of his mouth. So I'm not going to actually say everything that he said, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want you guys to actually hear it for yourself. So, but Roger Barnes on Vlad TV. And when y'all hear him talk about his old stuff when he was in the streets, don't get it misconstrued that he's trying to brag or nothing. He's just giving y'all the story of where he was at when he was younger. So he's not that guy no more. It's just so y'all can understand where he's at now, up to date, in real time. And it's for the kids to understand that life wasn't about nothing. So he's not glorifying none of that. So yeah, please, man, y'all go through and you know, connect with my brother, the real Roger Barnes, and help his son out, because it could be your son, your daughter, somewhere that y'all know that your kid didn't do it. The evidence is pointing at that your kid did not do such a thing. They don't even have nothing on them, but being that they are the law, they can hold you and hold you and hold you. And in Africa, we don't know. I guess there's no statutory limit of holding a person without the lawyer being asking to dismiss the case. Must not be. Over here, can't hold a person that long. And that's crazy. And that's a young black man. So that's our motherland, which is Africa, gonna take away a young black brother's life, hold him there that long with no evidence on nothing at all, and take that man's life from him when he's finished with doing the time sitting there for nothing. Now he's gonna come home and missed out on a childhood of learning things with his father, learning things with his mother, learning things with his sister, brothers, however it may go, cousins, growing up. He got to start all over again. But they want us to go back to Africa and learn where we come from. What kind of, like, what would make me want to go to Africa right now? It's like the people that was in Mexico, and we're going to get to that in a few minutes, that just went to Mexico and lost their lives for just going to get a BBL. That's crazy. His son went down there 12 years, 11 and a half years ago, 12 years. He probably was there before that, but I'm just giving you what is in the tabloids. Say 11 and a half years, so he just went down there for whatever he went down there for. I was getting ready to go to Africa with Little Kim. Little Kim wanted me to go with her and do the hype man thing with her on stage. And her brother was going as well. But, man, his passports got denied. I was on probation at the time for some stupidity, which was nothing. So they denied me. But I don't know. It made me wonder if God made me, didn't let me go down there. God might have stopped that process for me going down there getting caught up in something that I ain't had no business doing. Which Kim went down there and came right back. It's nothing new to her. She always back and forth. You know, she's a humongous star. Shouts out to my sis. But it's not cool that they got this young brother down there this long in Africa, and that's supposed to be the country where we come from, and we supposed to stick together.
Hey, Boots.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder what African prison is like. Do they know what part of Africa is he in?
I forgot. I was too busy and anxious to tell this story. I didn't even do the research on that part. And my bro said the name, but I can't remember. But that's a good point that you just made.
I can play that portion of the clip for a minute. Maybe we can see in a couple seconds.
Matter of fact, yeah, let's play that.
Okay.
Till I left Puff's side, I don't like people to think that I'm making nothing up. It wasn't until I left Puff's side, because my son got locked up in 2011. I left Puff's side in 2013. So even those 2 years where I was by Puff's side, I was minimally in talking about my son's situation. When it first happened, me and Puff was in Paris. I flew from Paris there, so people knew about it from there, but I never mentioned it no more because I was still living that life of this is my life. So when I say this is my life, I don't want to involve nobody else. I don't want people to know about this. And that's why I say God puts you in situations, predicament.
And see, that's why I said God might have saved me and didn't let me go over there. Because God put you in a predicament. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy that his son is over there 12 years, just starting trial. It was crazy that he was in there 10 years and didn't even have a trial. So yeah, man, y'all, please, man. It's a must we all stick together. And like I said, I should have done something, at least to try to help as well. And now I am. And I'm going to step in and see what I can do for my brother. And we all we got, y'all. We all we got. And that's what Street Knowledge is about. We're about uplifting, bigging people up. We're not about tearing nobody down. We're about, showing the people how to stick together and let's make something powerful. Because we all, if all of us get together, we powerful together. I always tell my friends, if it's 10 of us and we got 10,000, that's 100,000. We can go up open up a franchise and that'll blow up and we'll be on to the next franchise. I tell people that every time. So whatever people can do to help my brother out, man, please do. So, hit my boy up, the real Roger Barnes, on Instagram. Hit him in his DMs. Make sure y'all flood his DMs, and find out where y'all can do the, where y'all can donate and send money to, and whatever else y'all can add to it. And if y'all got 25 cents, he don't care. If you got 10 cents, he don't care. He respect it. Because me knowing him, I can speak for him on this one. He respect that because he's that type of person. It's about the thought that counts and get his son closer to home. So I wanted to touch up on that. Now I'm going to get into something else. I want to get into this Bleu Davinci thing. He's been killing the internet right now. He's been going bonkers. Now people want to know, why you all of a sudden coming out now after all these years? I just did a post. If y'all didn't see it, y'all go and check out Balboa. Y'all go check out Face Diddy. Check those episodes out on Street Knowledge podcast. Check those out. Because at the end of the day, with this snitch stuff, this snitch name calling, people calling a person a snitch without seeing paperwork just because they heard it from another person that might sound credible and the person didn't send the paperwork home. Let me ask y'all a question. What if a person didn't like you and they want to think of a good thing to actually do to destroy you publicly when you have a good name? It's either snitching, saying you a snitch, and they don't got paperwork, but you'll believe it because it's coming from a person that's supposed to be credible, but you don't think that they are so much of a liar. That's another thing. People get caught up with thinking a person's so credible that they won't be a liar over a person that is credible, because they saying it about a credible person, and they probably just, either a top notch over that person, or they might be up under the person that they saying is a snitch. But they both credible, so you will believe it without seeing the paperwork. So what if somebody said that about you? How would you feel? And like I was about to say, it's either saying you a snitch, or the person's broke, he really ain't got no money, or she ain't really got no money, don't believe in that, or they got a disease and gave it to somebody. Yeah, that's pretty much 3 good ones for somebody to tell somebody about a credible person, and then another person gonna tell another person. Then another person going to go and tell another person, and then it's going to spread like wildfire. And then now this person has to actually clear their name up. Because if somebody said, yo, that man just graduated from Howard University or graduated from somewhere, which you all be talking about a credible person that graduated from somewhere. That news will travel so slow, because nobody don't give a fucking fuck. Excuse my language. Nobody wouldn't even care that the person didn't actually want to go play basketball or get a rap career and make money. They went to school for an actual degree to do something. And now people don't spread the news about that, because they might tell this person might tell somebody if they think about it later. That person might tell somebody if they think about it later. But let him say, yo, he a snitch, he broke, he got a disease. That goes for man or woman. that news travels so fast. They don't care about no degree. They care about if you got something wrong with you. Meaning snitching, drugs, or disease. And it travels so fast. Now it's hard for that person with that stigma on their name to get it off of their name. And that goes to show you how our culture is. Ignorant, stupid. Always told people, don't tell me about nobody snitching unless you show me the paperwork, bro. All right, yeah, you heard from who? Oh, word? Oh, yeah, I know homie. Yeah, he credible. Yeah, he a good dude and all that. But I don't care about he's credible and he's supposed to be this person and really probably is that person. So what? He might be in a bad mood. I don't know him personally, or I don't know her personally. He might still make a lie up just to sabotage that person's credibility out here because he mad about something with that man. Or might just heard the wrong news himself or herself and want to spread it. That's why I don't rock with people that like to tell me stuff and tell me something that don't sound official, because now me and that person will be going back and forth. So how you know this? I'm just saying, but all right, this and that. Then me and that person will probably end up getting into an argument because don't come to me with it. I ain't with that. I ain't with the fake out stuff. And if it's real, it might even be real. But if you can't show it to me, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. So, they saying, you know, Bleu Davinci is saying that it got out because one credible person said it. I'm going to let Jax play the clip for y'all, and I'm going to let him tell y'all who said it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let him do it.
How this whole shit about Bleu Davinci and a rat even come together in the same sentence. All right. It came from Big Meech. That's why it's implanted into people like that. That's why it's out there like that. That's why people is damn near positive that I told. Because initially in 2007 or 8, the word came from Big Meech. And it was in reference to that limousine, the black limousine, and the same limousine that this nigga Salsa he put somebody's paperwork in his book. He put my picture next to the paperwork, and he told a story about how Bleu Davinci, told about this limo and all of this other shit. When in actuality, the paperwork was Ralph Sims' paperwork. And he put my picture next to another nigga's paperwork.
Wow. And see, it's just that simple how things happen. And, you know, now things are starting to hit the fan. Bleu Davinci got the internet on fire right now, on fire. And what's crazy is, I was just sitting back after I heard what he was saying, and I analyzed the whole thing, me being a street dude that's been moving on those levels when I was out there. The feds dismantled that whole shit, like, bam. They smacking 5, having fun. They ain't sit back talking about who told on who. This person told on that person. This and that. Not only our culture. Worrying about who telling on who, and we all sitting back listening to the stories now. Before it was, oh, yo, you seen BMF? Them niggas was in there shining. Them niggas was popping mad bottles. Everybody's at the top of their chests up in the air, drinking the bottles and having fun. And now they back going against each other next. See how the police, and I want to say the white man, but I don't even want to say the white man, turned us against each other. But that was a powerful crew. You fuck with them in the street, you're going to have problems. Straight like that. Now, look at them all at one time going against each other publicly now. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. And I'm saying that on a note like I'm sad about that. I wish he could have stayed quiet. If somebody told on me, kept it to itself, kept it amongst the family or whatever, figure it all out later. Blue wouldn't have to be on the joint saying what he's saying right now, but he have to. He got to defend himself that he's not a rat, because in our culture, if you think a person is a rat, it's you shunned upon. But when rats come home, people still hang out with rats. But y'all want to shun a person for being a rat, but y'all hang with them when they come home. I'm confused. It's like, don't wear no name shoes, but if you gotta wear shoes, you need to wear shoes. It is what it is. But I'm gonna laugh at you if you do wear no name shoes. That's stupid. It's ignorant. It's real crazy. It's real crazy, man. That I'm definitely against snitching. That's a fact. But the crazy part is a lot of y'all hang with him when they come home. He ain't tell on me. She ain't tell on me. But what if they did? Take you from your family. What if they told your family member? Take your family member away from you. Now it's a problem. Y'all ignorant. If y'all want to exercise the right of snitching ain't cool, and y'all want to judge a person for being a snitch, don't be cool with one when they come home. And don't make an excuse for being with one. Because as soon as they offer you some money or to put some money in your pocket, you would hang with them. A snitch can't give me nothing. Period. And if so, if I was in that world, I'm taking it. And get it like Mike Tyson, nigga. Yeah, little skinny old me. That's how I move. But that couldn't happen because I'm not dealing with a snitch. I'm not even putting myself in that position. That would just be a dream in my head. That's what I would do to a snitch. You ain't cool no more. All the tough stuff you did, all the cool stuff you did, all that's out the window. Charleston White said all the tough guys be the most snitches, and he right about that. And I don't agree with a lot of stuff Charleston White talk about, but I agree with a lot of stuff he talk about. And that's going to be another thing we're going to talk about. And it's going to not throw no punches at Charleston White, because this podcast here is the Big You Up podcast. Not saying I'm bigging him up. This here is the Keep It Real podcast. We ain't doing all that extra stuff. But I got a few questions for Charleston White, because it looked like he be contradicting himself with a lot of things. So I just want to know. That's it. I want to know. But I always told people, it's always the thugs that tell. You know why the thugs tell? They tell because they don't care. They ain't care when they was beating people up and bullying them. So if you a bully, why would you give a fuck? So it's like, what they gonna do to me? Yep, I'm telling them I'm coming home. What they gonna do to me? And they're gonna find out the hard way what's gonna happen to them. Same way it happens to a lot of other people when they come home from jail, thinking that they tough or invincible. Nobody don't care about that. And I tell all my brothers that come home, it ain't that just came from jail. That's been in there for years. It ain't the way it used to be. So don't think that you regulating something and running something around here, because the young boys do not care. So, don't disrespect them. Be respectful. And that just goes towards anybody anyway, to save you headaches. And people such as myself know that, because when the older guys used to go to jail and come home and we outside regulating, I got my team outside working and hustling, they think they're going to come over here and take something. You ain't taking nothing, homeboy. I don't care who you was when you was out here. Now, you could talk to me respectfully and we could put something together and make something happen. Other than that, you ain't regulating nothing right here after you been gone. I don't care who you is. And I'm saying that because I have done that. Not saying that to poke my chest out, because that don't mean nothing. I'm just saying that's just the laws of the land. When you go to jail for years and come back home and think people supposed to be scared of you, nobody's scared of you, because everybody, it's easy to pull a trigger and bust a gun. Everybody busting them guns. Then you got these young guys growing up that's really smart and know how to move, and you thinking you doing something because they scared of you, and you sitting your ass right there on a corner or wherever you sitting at, and then they have you laid out. That's how it happens. So, but like I said about the Balboa situation, when Face, the FMF crew, they got locked up, Balboa went through it as well. We just did a segment on him. Y'all can go and check it out. When I had Face Diddy himself call in from federal prison and clear Balboa's name. So that's better than paperwork. Way better than paperwork. But still, that's what you need to see. Paperwork or the person himself saying it. Now, Bleu Davinci said after Big Meech found out that it wasn't Blue, he apologized to him and everything, but it done spread it like wildfire. So now that's why he's all over everything now, clearing his name. And it's, and you know, it kind of eat me up thinking about that, how people could just spread bad information and think that it's cool to call a person a snitch. Really, y'all know y'all would snitch if y'all got locked up, knowing y'all won't hold it down. And then a lot of y'all is just dick riding, clout chasing just to say the word that a person is a snitch, not even knowing this life. Even though you are a part of our culture, you don't know this life because you're not a street person. So now y'all just following the, oh, he a snitch, he a snitch. And you don't even know, but you just keeping the fucking spread, keeping the that dumb information spreading even more. And now people like y'all that don't even know the inside of y'all in our culture, because you know we all black, urban, but y'all still don't know the culture because y'all go to work every day, but y'all still try to keep y'all ears in tune with the streets and want to say a person is a snitch and want to keep that going. When the real information come out, y'all don't know when to shut up. Y'all still keep it going instead of saying, oh, okay, he right. Or we heard the right information, we apologize, and leave it alone. Y'all want to keep spreading it and keep talking. And some people just still want to question, well, why he ain't did this or why he ain't did that. Y'all some chatty patty, sound stupid. Like the gully, gully dude said, you could tell body demeanor. You could tell how a person wording what they saying and saying it fluently that they not lying. And if not, they some good ass actors, for real. So, but y'all go and, you know, check the paperwork out on that, man. For real. Y'all heard what Blue said. I like to let the people speak their piece. And now we're going to get into something else, man. The 4 people kidnapped. 4 people kidnapped in Mexico. That's bugged out to me. That's bugged out. That's bugged out. You thinking you going over there. It's so many speculations and things going on about that.
it's so. I have so many questions. It's so much wrong with that situation. Like, first, you going to another country to have surgery to try to make your butt bigger. Let's start there. Is it
Right.
that serious? Like, wow, people, like women, come on, man. Like, God gave you that flat ass for a reason. Sit your ass down somewhere.
So some people saying they went there for that. No, that was the main reason they went. Now some people saying, did they go there for a drug deal?
That's crazy too. You going to Mexico for real? You gonna try that?
But if they was
That
going
was speculation before the survivors came on.
right, okay, because you got to look at it like this. If first of all, if they was going there for a drug deal, which was a stupid speculation, the person that know they coming there, they're gonna make sure they all right. You know why? Cause they coming bringing that money. Nobody better not think about touching them.
Right.
They coming with that bread.
Right.
So who the fuck gonna, excuse my language, gonna let them touch the money? And if so, that's probably why they gave 5 of them up. But I know, we all know that ain't what happened. It was something else with that.
Yeah.
What they were saying was next, Q.
With
Besides the BBL, why would they actually bother them people?
they still don't know.
Because they said they was coming off. They said immediately
Yeah.
once they got across the border or in their rental car, cars was following them. And when cars was following them,
2 cars, 5 assailants.
2 cars,
5 assailants.
5 assailants. One, and then a car crashed into them so they could
crashed
stop.
into a car.
Who crashed into a car?
Their van.
Their van. Why?
Because they got shot. The person that was driving got shot.
Oh, so they started chasing them.
Yeah, yeah. This is why they were driving. They got shot while they was driving, and then when they hit the car, boom, pulled them out the car, boom, 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 done them in, and then started to drag them to their trucks.
No. Daniel, I seen it on the news. 2 of them got out.
And started
They said a
running.
car crashed into them. If I ain't mistaken, they said a car crashed into them. Let us know in the comments.
Right.
Because, we've been researching here and there, but we've been busy. We've been running all weekend. But we want to inform y'all with a little bit of this stuff. And we still want to know, too, because that's a sad situation for somebody to go somewhere worried about either going on vacation or even if they was going to get BBL or whatever. They didn't deserve none of that stuff. But they said a car hit them. When they hit the car, 2 guys, they seen the guns and they jumped out. When they jumped out, they sprayed the 2 guys, shot and killed them, took the other ones out. One of them, a female, couldn't get through customs to come through, so that spared her life. Other 2 ran. When the other 2 ran, the guys, the kidnappers, threw them in the car with the 2 that's living, took them to a barn. They were sitting in that barn with them, dead. Them two living, 2 watching their friends laying there dead. They don't even know what's going on, why they got shot up, why they even attacked them. Until that door opened back up to freedom.
Man, that's crazy, man. That is a crazy, random situation.
That's crazy. And it's sad as hell. You on the plane having fun. Can you imagine, Jackson, me and you on the plane having fun, we chilling. Man, we get to Mexico. Man, I don't know what y'all doing. I'm going to get me some drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you want to know something funny though? On some realness, I know about Mexico and their cartels, like the MS-13 and all that stuff, the Zetas and all that. I did my research and I have never been to Mexico. The closest I've ever been to Mexico was Chula Vista, right near San Diego. Right, it's like maybe 10 miles from the border, like Tijuana over there in California. But I don't think I'll ever go to Mexico based off a lot of the crazy stories of random kidnappings and murders that I've heard. And then, if you ever seen that movie, what is it? Oh, I can't think of it. It's about those cartel snipers, like the assassins. I can't think of the name of that joint. It started with an S though, man. It's a Spanish word for, I guess, assassin.
RQ don't know. He know every goddamn thing else. Excuse my language. I
Well,
say got though, not got. Got.
I feel like this, man. I wouldn't travel outside of the U.S. for a while because before this even happened, 3 Americans died in Mexico due to carbon monoxide poisoning.
Wow.
Their house was leaking gas.
And they didn't know it. They should have them. I got one right there.
You can't. Yeah, but it's Mexico. So.
Right here in the studio.
And it was an Airbnb too. Yeah.
Mm.
Sicario.
That's a lawsuit.
I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late with that. The movie is called Sicario.
Okay, Sicario. You had to figure it out. You ain't never late, baby boy. We reporting.
But yeah, don't be going to Mexico right now, man. Yeah, you can come up missing, man. I heard they was putting people in fire barrels. Those steel barrels that they keep oil in. They'll put a person while they're alive in there and douse you with like gasoline, kerosene, or something, and then set you on fire. And when you try to get out, they'll shoot you.
I got shot. I'm getting out. I'm gonna die quick. You ain't gonna torture me like that. I'm sorry. I'm never getting kidnapped. You're gonna kill me on the spot. Not getting in your car.
Yo,
I'm not going with you. I'm dead right there.
I swear, it's probably still.
Period.
I seen videos on live links where they do beheadings in Mexico and they actually show the actual beheading.
I'm about to tell you what they said.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
So the person is alive on camera. And they do not cut the camera. Like the guy's alive on his knees with his hand behind his back. There was a girl there too, and they took a dull knife and they sat there and cut that girl's head off. They saw through her neck. It was very graphic. You watched.
They showed you that when Barack was
Crazy.
when they had the hostages over there,
Chainsaw
and they was
to the
cutting
neck.
them off
Crazy.
heads one by one until they got what they wanted.
Yeah, so
Which
But the government put in the law. You can't. That's why you don't even see the video no more. I seen that video you're talking about too.
right,
I seen one with
they were
chainsaw.
showing it,
I seen
and
the chainsaw.
it went around so fast. Everybody seen it already.
Yeah, they the government put a law on though. That's why you don't see them no more.
Right, that's a fact.
So,
As they should. That's crazy.
some people don't know this, man. Some people haven't seen these videos. Some
But
people
them
don't.
people was in that lifestyle though. They got assassinated.
Yeah, because
They want to random.
it was some journalists that was over there,
Yeah.
and they wanted something. I can't remember. Y'all hit us in the comments and let us know about that. But what they have up. United States have up the worst places to go to and do not travel to. And that place that these 4 people went to, they said that's one that's on the list. And they still went there.
They went right through.
You don't go there. It's not a good tourist spot. So in those places, them people is hungry and thirsty, and they, even someone with the cartel just utilize them for whatever they need them for, and pay them little peanuts for the millions that they make. So they probably do their little side hustles and rob terrorists that come in. And rob tourists. Rob the tourist that comes there. And now, when they pulled the wrong move and it reached the United States, the cartel said, y'all not going to have us in that. No. We're gonna kill you now, or we're gonna let y'all go to jail, and then y'all can probably get out later. And guess what they did? They handed them over.
Wow.
Stop making dummy moves.
And they still might get killed.
Meaning,
In
the
prison?
government.
Not in prison.
Why would the people in prison kill them?
Because they brought light towards the cartel.
Yeah, maybe the cartel might say, yeah, we'll get them later for violating us. We want to kill them now, but we got to back the government off us. When they get in there, then we're going to kill their ass for making a dumbass move.
So we ain't gonna hear about.
So either way, they're gonna die.
Soon as they go in prison, we're not gonna hear about the guys no more.
Maybe we might. They might say, well, the guys that went in there died later on. before they went to trial.
When last time you heard about the DC sniper?
He dead.
He ain't executed.
No, the young boy not. But the first one is. They executed him.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. They executed the older one.
But my thing is this.
They trying to help the young boy get off of the execution because he was manipulated by his father.
But when last time you heard about it, though?
Nobody want to keep talking about that.
But that's what I'm saying. Same thing.
There's
with
no
Mexican
need.
guys.
There's
The
no need to
Mexican
keep
guys
talking
out
about
there,
it.
They gonna get goddamn put in prison. They gonna get got. They gonna get got.
No, but what I'm saying is, we
That's what I'm
heard
saying.
about
We don't hear about no more.
what happened with the DC sniper. He got executed, over with. No need to talk about it no more. The young boy still in there. They was trying to help him do something.
But before he got executed, when the last time you heard about it? That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
when they get locked up, we're not gonna hear about
There's
these 5 Mexicans.
Ain't no more to talk about. He locked up. So what more? It's not interesting
That's
news.
gonna get killed. We're not gonna think. That's what I'm saying.
No.
They're gonna get killed. We're not even gonna know about it.
No, we're going to know about it because they're going to say the guys that actually kidnapped the 4 people, killed 2, they got killed in jail. That's going to be interesting news. Now, after they get killed in jail, if they don't get killed in jail, we ain't going to hear about it no more.
They probably get killed. They probably gonna let
If they get killed in jail, we will hear about it some more.
They ain't even get their names out.
It'll come out later. You don't need the names. At least we know somebody got caught.
But you gotta understand too, man. The Mexican cartel works with the Mexican government.
They're gonna be disappeared. Not
That's what I'm saying. They gonna disappear. Bro.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Only way they gonna disappear, I mean, if the story gonna die down, if they don't get killed.
Bro, they gonna get knocked off. We ain't gonna never hear about this shit again.
I feel like they're gonna disappear.
They gonna disappear and you ain't gonna hear about it no more. If they get killed in there, you gonna hear about that. They gonna love for people to know that they actually turned them in and they got killed. They gonna say they ain't kill them, but they got killed. So that's gonna be information. Now, if we don't hear about it no more, that means they didn't get killed. That was a fake out. Throw them out the street. Take a picture of them, say we turned them in, and let them and now they locked up. Now we don't hear about it no more. That's a fake out.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'd rather hear that they got their ass killed because they took a life. And I don't wish death on nobody, but y'all killed innocent people for nothing, for y'all entertainment or whatever y'all did that for. That's messed up. Or I'd rather hear they being arraigned. I want to see the footage of them in court standing trial for what they just did to these people. That's what I want to see.
You'll never see that.
That's what I want. If we don't see none of that, then we know that was a fake out. They just, we gave these people up that did wrong and we apologize.
The reason I think you won't see that is because, one, they're from Mexico, so they're going to be deported.
Nah, they ain't no deporting. It's already in Mexico. All this happened in Mexico.
So yeah, you ain't gonna see that.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, they gonna get knocked off. We're never gonna hear about these guys, bro. We're never gonna hear about these guys.
I don't get where it would make sense for us not to hear about it.
Because Mexico won't be giving a fuck.
Right.
Well, why we heard about them being locked up?
Because it's a week after it happened, so it's so close together.
Right.
But bro, get this like 6 months to a year, bro. So we're not gonna hear about this, bro. We're not gonna hear about them.
The way my perception
that mean is a fake out.
It's not fake out.
They don't have nobody locked up for it.
No, it's like this.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, okay, look, it's on the border of Mexico and Texas, right?
They wouldn't have to give them up then.
So look. What it's like is, it's like you on the border, you in Texas, right? And then you going across the border, you fucking around the border. Some motherfucking Mexicans from a cartel that's from across the border, they're right there. And they come over and they fucking kill you, right? But then they go back over the border into Mexico.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and then American authorities, we seen this. So they cover the story like, yo, this is what happened. But the niggas that did, they from a whole nother country. They done came over here, did this shit, and then they done went back.
No, they got killed in Mexico.
They was over the border. That's even worse.
That's why I just said. That's why I said they got.
That's even worse.
They got past the border about 10.
Cause that happened to you on the other side of the fucking border.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said what not gonna.
So yeah, you really not going. Yeah, that's Mexican jurisdiction.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's like watching a murder that just happened just beyond your grasp.
Yeah.
Oh damn, you can't do shit.
Can't do shit. They can't. They don't have to give us no names. They ain't gotta give us the proceedings. They ain't gotta give us the transcripts.
And you could be standing on this side of the border just witnessing this shit happen.
Like all we can say is, oh, I wonder what happened to those guys.
It's just like it's like your desk is the border.
This is why I'm telling you, it's going to be a fake out. And if we don't hear about it no more, that still make our government look weak.
Oh man, the U.S. government, man, they some. Man,
it make our government look weak.
You know what? I ain't gonna
and for them to turn them over to our government, it let them know.
They turn them over to Mexican government, and the Mexican government turn them over to us.
Okay.
They still in the process of I was just reading the article. They still in the process of getting the 2 Americans home. Like they're not home, but I forgot the word.
They sent the 2 bodies back.
It's a reciprocity.
It still would not make sense. It would not make sense for us to not see these guys being held accountable for something they did to United States citizen. And United States do not play that.
Now that's why they.
Is why I'm saying
they did
that.
the fake out with the show that we giving up the 5 guys.
Exactly.
The reason is because they knew it happened in Mexico and it's beyond the jurisdiction. So the only thing that could happen is a military response, and that's what the cartel don't want. They don't want the United States Army to come over here and invade Mexico on some take out the cartel shit. So they're like, wait.
And
these 5 acted without our permission. And they did the fake out.
All right, let me break something down to you. If that was me,
yeah,
and I came home, and I seen one of my friends laying dead in front of me, until they came and got me out of there, somebody gonna be on that news showing me that dumb people that y'all said is the ones that did that to me, and I have to see them and know that, oh yeah, that was him. Oh yep, that was him. That motherfucker, excuse my language, gotta be in front of a judge. In front of a judge, and it don't matter. It gotta be in front of a judge. It don't matter if it go to trial. You still stand in front of a judge to say I am guilty and I take a plea for.
But
you still have to be in front of a judge. Period. Point blank.
But that doesn't have to be public. No, that could be behind chambers.
You gotta remember.
If
everybody,
I can't see it.
I mean, the only thing you probably get is document in the transcript.
Some people are fucking terrified and scared.
No.
They're not going to do a lot of talking.
No.
Yeah, people be.
As I said, it's not going to go to trial.
They seen their friend get murdered. They know then they start doing research about what the cartel is.
I don't care about none of that cartel talk, bro.
No, it's not that. The 5
I'm over here in my country, and I'm gonna make sure that where I was at and got kidnapped, it's not happening like that.
The 5 guys that got
I'm putting some money up to send me a lawyer over there to make sure that that's what's happening right now. They are standing trial for and whatever they doing. I don't care. Cop out to whatever, and however it may go in the government and over there.
That's about it.
It's going to be known, and it's going to be known over here, because now I'm going to do interviews over here about what happened over there. And I seen it with my own eyes.
But that's if you want the public to know.
But then,
why wouldn't I?
Because they need to worry about therapy, bro. They went to a traumatic. I'm not worried about.
I ain't worried about no. Well, that's certain people, but they look like some real stand up type of street people to me,
are y'all
and not even street people.
Bro, they got kidnapped. They need therapy.
Are y'all really appreciating the gravity of how big a cartel is?
I don't care about
how powerful they are. Like
if I've been kidnapped.
They got like whole police forces and stuff in their pockets. Like, let's start there.
Man, listen.
That's why I said they work with the government. That's the cartel.
Yeah, that's over there. I'm back home. And I'm going to make sure that they get what they deserve for playing with me like that. I don't care about that. And therapy, I don't need no therapy. I'm
speaking
about me. I don't know him. We don't even know them people. They might not need therapy.
You want to know something?
I don't need no. I don't need no. Man, I don't have bullets flowing by my head, shooting at me. And I don't need no therapy.
You want to know something that's dope?
Therapy to do what? What they gonna tell me? That's just putting a check in somebody else's pocket.
That's an issue now.
Hey, check this out.
No. Everybody don't need therapy. Some people can be therapists and they already know how it goes. I don't need no therapy. Because for real, if it was me and I could really get my way and go back over there and put the tables in my hand, yeah, right. We'll see about that gunplay they was doing.
You want to know something
that's all I'm saying. That's why I know I don't need no therapy.
You want to know something that's dope about what you're saying?
What?
The movie Sicario is pretty much about that. It's about one guy who go and take out the cartel because the cartel killed his family.
Facts. That's my therapy. My therapy is taking care of that.
Yeah, he took out all of them and the cartel.
Don't play with me.
He sat down at the dinner table. I don't know. I ain't gonna tell you the ending. Yo, watch Sicario, man. It's basically what Bootsie is saying. Dude took justice in his own hands because the cartel is more powerful than the government in Mexico sometimes. So
no, sometimes.
Well, yeah,
it is.
Yeah, they are. You know, especially yeah. So that's what the problem is, Boots. The only people that really can respond to them guys is the United States Army.
If y'all never read up on the guerrilla warfare back in the 80s with Pablo Escobar, please.
That dude built his own prison. What kind of justice is that?
Built his own prison.
And he could leave whenever he wanted.
He didn't even leave, bro. He had everybody come to him. His whole family stayed in the prison with him.
And that was just a front. And he was out the prison, going sneaking, bringing girls in, liquor in, everything. Yeah. But that's my whole point.
Nigga ran that whole shit.
Need no therapy for none of that. The therapy is get them. It's called fight fire with fire. That's it. That's the therapy. Everybody's not built like that, so I get what you're saying. So we can agree to disagree the Q way. But the Bootsie way is, and a few of my other dudes, we ain't doing no therapy. We already therapeutic. It is okay, word. They did that. They had me like that. Okay, all right, cool.
Bootsie, what if El Chapo was, all right, what if you was in that situation and that happened to your friend, but you found out that the guys that did it was El Chapo's guys, and El Chapo is active and not locked up. He's over there running things right when it happens. How would you still be like a Rambo one-man army?
I don't give a fuck about no El fucking Chapo. Fuck El Chapo. Excuse my language. Fuck he supposed to be. I'm over here. Nigga, send your niggas. My niggas is on deck all day anyway. And we don't want to preach that.
I'm just asking.
The table has turned. But if you poke the bear and we have to turn into that,
okay,
then yeah. We gonna be in position to be in position in real life. It's like me trying to go over there and get an El Chapo. How I'm gonna do that? I can't. It's a poor country. They more easier to move around over here. And niggas over here is suckers. They'll give you away for $2. For real. But at the end of the day, don't play with us neither.
Man.
And that's big facts. But, it is what it is. But I don't care about no El Chapo. You take my family and kidnap them. You kidnap me, I get away and come back and all that. It's a problem. And now I got to fight you legally to send people over there to make sure that y'all get the justice that's deserved for you kidnapping me and taking my friend's life. I'm doing that.
Man. Yeah.
And if I know I got to put my guns on deck because I know somebody coming at my neck for disrespecting me, then that's what's going to happen.
The moral of the story is, ladies and gentlemen, pick another vacation spot as an alternative to Mexico right now. There's plenty of other places, St. Thomas,
St. Thomas, St. Croix.
The Bahamas, go to the UK, man, and see, old London and
I want to go to Venice.
Venice, Fiji.
Black Sand.
That's no disrespect to my Mexican, friends out there, you know, I'm not saying anything wrong, y'all do realize the danger. That's why a lot of you are over here. To be honest, like a lot of you guys came over here running across the border because of heinous situations that were happening, or maybe you didn't, but your parents did, and you were born here. But a lot of you guys are over here because you kind of were ran out because of murderous genocide type situations in Mexico. It's been happening for decades. So yeah, you know, if you can, you know, I heard Cancun is cool, but you know, it ain't that serious. I ain't trying to go.
Cancun is love. Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not with nobody just kidnapping nobody, taking somebody's life and thinking that it's a game and nobody can't do nothing about it. Quick story.
What you got?
About my friend, Biggs. Just did his. They did the balloons for him in Jersey. They did the balloons for him down in North Carolina. You know. Guys befriended my friend. Which is nothing. Which he is nothing to play with. Nobody to play with. He beat 3 guys up by himself. So they had to trick him. Off the fucking streets. Just did it. What, the 8th? And you know, I put up a $8,000 reward for people that can lead us to what's going on. Not putting no money on nobody's head, no street stuff, none of that. I just wanted to know what happened to my brother. He could be somewhere begging for his life. People telling me, excuse me, once they seen that on my Instagram, yo, why you putting that up there like that? Make yourself a target, and yo, you putting up $8,000. This is my example to what Q's talking about. How serious I am about this. And how serious I roll for my loved ones. What you mean why I'm putting this $8,000 up for my brother? There's somebody I love. He might be somewhere. I know he ain't gonna beg for his life, so I can't even say that. But he might be somewhere wishing that somebody could come and get him up out of his situation right now so he could tear these clowns up who got him in this predicament. And they befriended my friend while he was trying to help them build something for themselves. And that was the only way they was able to get up on him close like that. Because he thought they was his friends. And they got up on him close. He was walking to say, what up, let's go. All right, let's roll. We about to make this party jump off the hook. We had Jim Jones coming down. Durham was about to be off the hook for this Jim Jones party. The response was already getting crazy when we put the flyers out. And these cats thought that they was just going to do some go behind my boy back and say, yo, we got a different agenda. They were supposed to go pass flyers out. He told them, all right, this where I'm at. I'm waiting for y'all. I just got here. He wait for him. He see cars pull up. He roll out, tell his wife, all right, see you later, I'm gone. Car's pulling up. He pulls out. He jumps out. He go outside and niggas jumps out with guns on my brother. Put him in the fucking car. So this kidnapping stuff, I know all about it. All the way back from the AZ stuff. When AZ was in a house and niggas in there befriended him and ain't get nothing. Then now, all the way up to date to now, all y'all kidnappers be doing dumbass shit, stupid mentality. Niggas that be kidnapping never get nothing. Y'all stupid. If you don't see it there and know it's there before you even set the whole thing up, it's a waste of your fucking time. But put my brother in the car. And this is going on now, is like basically officially a year, and we don't know where my bro is at. They done locked a few cats up, but they was telling me, niggas is like, yo, why you chill, why you putting that out there? Like, hold up, when we been soft? When we been worried about somebody? Whoever the kidnappers is, they snuck my brother, for real. But if they mad about me putting up money for somebody that can tell me about where my brother is at, I don't care, then be mad. Let me know what's up so we know who we going to war at. That's the only time recently somebody poked the bear. And I ain't care about nothing. I was ready to do whatever. Me and my dudes was ready to do whatever. And it just got to a point where we had to leave it in the police hands. Because all the recklessness that the guys who actually did it messed themselves up. But that's still God telling me and my friends, y'all chill, stand down, because y'all not on that path no more. We are chilling. But we ain't never chilling if you think that you ever gonna come in that direction and play. Because that ain't never gonna happen. But I do preach to my youth, chill, don't be beefing, don't do none of that. I do preach that. Because that's all I want to do. I want to have fun. I want to make money. I want to take care of my family. I want to just travel and have fun, smile. I don't want no problems with nobody. A person could bump me, I bump him, we walk by, excuse me. That's it. I don't got time for the headaches. But you violate my family, as far as life-threatening and things like that, I'm going to have to do what I need to do. You violate me, I'm going to have to do what I need to do.
The message that my big brother Bootsie is trying to explain to the youth is, don't be out there unnecessarily doing violence. But if you have to defend yourself and your loved ones, by all means, defend yourself and your loved ones.
That's a fact. I like how you word that. That's why that's my producer, my boy. But, yeah. And it's sad, man. I wake up, my brother picture is on my dresser in my room. It's been there when he was locked up and he just came home. It's been there on my dresser. Because it was a memorable picture of me, him, and my bro Damian. On my dresser, still to this day. It's always been there. When he was in jail, just was something because we accomplished something with the club that we had put together in Durham. Simon's Lounge, everybody know about. We had put that together for people to have somewhere to go in Durham, because Durham always tore things up, and that was one of the longest lasting clubs in Durham. And then my bro go to jail, do his time, come home, honorable guy, and then somebody sneak him and take his life. We ain't find him yet still, so we know it. We know he there, and a lot of us don't want to have to say rest in peace yet, and it's crazy, but who y'all think y'all are to do something like that, man? For real, who do y'all think y'all are to sneak a man? You really a coward. You a coward. I don't care how tough you is, how many people you beat up, how many people you shot. You a coward. And that's why that kidnapping thing, that don't sit well with me with nothing and nobody. Period. Especially when you do it to a person that'll beat 3 of y'all. He would have beat 3, 4 of y'all up by himself. Y'all ain't come with no guns. And I don't even want to make this really an issue to y'all, but that's how serious it is about kidnapping. And I wanted to let people know that was telling me why I put the money up. And so I didn't put money on nobody's head. I put money up the same way the police do it or the news do it, for information that can lead up to saving my brother. That's all that was about. That's it. So anybody that thought that I did something wrong, y'all crazy. And I do it over and over again for my brother, my sister, and whoever I love. And I'll be on front line and I risk my life if it will be able to save somebody I love life. And that's how I roll. That kidnapping stuff, stupid. None of y'all never get nothing. Do the math on how many kidnappers got anything. Never. That was the dumbest plot that y'all ever could have thought of in your life. Now your life is getting ready to be gone in jail. When y'all go to court, y'all not going to beat that. They got too much evidence on them. But anyway, that's how I feel about that kidnapping stuff. And that's why I know that they have to say something about them guys in court. If not, that's going to be crazy. That means the people that it happened to don't care about their own or their own lives. All the above. So now I'm going to get into something else real quick before we go. Ja Morant, man. What we got on that, Jax? He showed a gun.
Alright, there's so much stuff wrong with this situation too, bro. Alright, you are a
It's a
professional athlete, man. You are making millions upon millions of dollars. You could have sex with damn near any woman, damn near, that you come in contact with because of who you play for and how much money you have.
Right.
Like, why?
So how he holding the gun? With 2 fingers next to his head?
It's that small, man.
And laughing? So that right there will make niggas in the, excuse my language, guys in the hood try you, man.
Like, look how little.
Because they already know that you a clown holding it to your head like that.
Like, why would you even hold
And I don't even want to say that disrespectfully, but looking at this picture,
that was stupid.
that looks crazy, bro. Like, why would you do that? What does that supposed to mean? That mean, oh, word, he keep guns with him. We ain't gonna try him. You know how many people done got robbed with guns on them? You know how many people that died with guns on them?
Hey, boo, and I'm not exaggerating. My mother's gun is bigger than that. That's a fact.
Well, me listening to your mother talk, boy, I already know that her gun big. I don't even need to see it.
For real. Like, my mother's pistol is bigger than his.
She thorough.
That's crazy. Like, but it's just dumb that he would even post that. You know?
Her conversation bigger than that gun. Her conversation bigger than that gun. So I know she ain't coming with nothing little like that. Because she already know. I've never heard nobody tell me they did time in the Navy. Which one was it your mom was in?
She was in the brig in the Navy.
In the brigs in the Navy. And their punishment is bread and water. I thought that was just a myth, like when you growing up and you see all the cartoon books and that we read and bread and water stuff. She told me out of her mouth. So y'all make sure y'all check out my brother podcast. Notice podcast. Y'all getting ready to see some stuff. Y'all getting ready to hear some stuff I never even known. Water not even better than juices from fruit. Yeah. His mama said. Oh my God, that's gonna be crazy. Make sure y'all check out Plugged In TV with my brother Q. Y'all get to put y'all videos on it. Where's all my people? And if y'all have people that y'all want to support, that y'all are supporting, that y'all want to see blow up with their videos, that's what we doing for you guys. We making sure that y'all blow up. So I gotta bless my bro Q with Plugged In TV. He's the host, and he's actually putting independent artist videos on his show. It's the new 106 in Park. It's the new In the Basement with Tigger. It's the new. And he's giving you information on how to actually push a record. And he's giving you information with fashion. You know, everything that comes with music industry stuff. He took over my job. I started to put artists on street knowledge, and he stole my move. Don't tell him I said it, y'all, but he stole my move. He in the bathroom. He stole my idea. But that's where y'all go. Plugged in TV, man. Q got y'all. Telling you.
You know what I like about Plugged in TV? I was driving and I was watching one of the video list episodes where he counted the videos down. It's like a mixtape.
It's a mixtape. We was riding on the highway. We was having a ball. We was just riding from here to all the way down to Charlotte, and that joint was riding.
Yeah.
Fresher, AR Wings. Who else you had up there? Who else he had up there? That joint you produced, man. One of my favorites, Jax.
Oh, Street Knockers.
Knockers.
Whip up a brick.
Whip up a brick.
Yeah,
boy, that joint fire.
Nero up there.
If y'all want Trey Hardaway. If y'all want to hear some new fire and y'all get tired of Southside Heat, y'all want to hear new fire and get tired of hearing the radio play it all the time, go to Plugged In TV and you get to see the visuals. And then when you're riding in your car, you can just put it in your car and ride and listen at the same time.
And if you got music of your own and music videos of your own, you can have them played on the show, bro. It's as simple as DMing at Q the manager or at Plugged In TV _podcast on Instagram. Just send the link to your video on YouTube and a quick message to either one of those, and you can see yourself up there.
And we got another one. The new one is coming.
Go ahead and let him in on
it. Nah, you tell him, man. You the producer, man. You the one put.
Well, it's still in the works. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it, but the Shadira effect.
Something Shadira effect. Her sister is another victim of.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say kidnapping because it was her baby father, boyfriend, everything, man. She's on Dateline with it. She's all over the news. The baby father was actually now charged with murder, kidnapping, and everything because they didn't find her. They found some teeth. They think that is hers.
Crazy.
Now she's going to start talking about the actual case herself and keep it rolling, because y'all know how the police go. They'll get quiet with certain things, but she's going to keep it rolling because she's fearless and she's not stopping. And not only that, she's going to be speaking about a lot of other people that lost people due to this trafficking, human trafficking stuff. And, she's going to give y'all a lot of informative information, man.
Yep.
So the Shadira Effect podcast is going to be crazy.
Right here on this network.
Right here, Street Knowledge Network. And we can't forget about my brother, D-Boss, Boss Baby, Entertainment, LLC. Make sure y'all go up there as well. Subscribe to all of these that I'm telling y'all about. Go up there and subscribe. Hit the notification button so y'all can see everything that's going on.
YouTube search Unique Mecca Audio.
Mecca Audio.
Prison Stories.
Unique Mecca Audio. We rolling, man, and we a team, and we sticking together, and that's what it's all about.
Caroline Lady.
The Caroline Lady's on the way. It's in the works. Yep. That's gonna be for North Carolina, South Carolina. Y'all ladies get ready, cause we want to talk to the lady bosses. We're gonna do a casting call for it. We're gonna actually let a lot of ladies start coming through and actually host it until we pick the final one to do it and give everybody some shine. That's what we're about, giving a lot of shine.
A Polished Soul is on Tubi.
Yep. Yes. Our movie just made it to the recommended channel.
My guys recommended, y'all.
My brother Mike Anderson, man, put me a part of something great. Joshua Guns is the lead role, playing Mike Anderson himself. It's a true story. Mike Anderson had life. He had to take life so he can duck the death penalty. He did 17 years. He went in there and got degrees. He learned how to do movies. He learned how to write scripts. He came home and wrote his own script. did his own movie, did his own editing. Now it's on Tubi. It was on Amazon. Now we on Tubi. And guess what? Thanks to my brother, Dame Dash, he wanted to be a part of it. And now he's a producer, executive producer, Dame Dash.
Let's go.
We not playing with y'all.
Not at all.
We coming.
Full
So with
speed
that
ahead.
being said, not to cut you off, Jackson, my bad.
No, you can hit it. Go for it.
We rolling out, man. Street Knowledge Report, your boy Big Bootsie. See y'all in a second. And make sure y'all go check out all the episodes. Street Knowledge Report, Street Knowledge Podcast. Let's go, Jax.